Okay guys, we're going to continue the third piece of our interview today at PSOM, and now we have Tara Goudarzi and Sara Salehi with us here, both PSOM members. Thank you very much for being with us today. If you want to probably just introduce yourself and quickly say what your roles are at PSOM, and then we will carry out with the next questions.
I'm Sara Salehi. I'm second year at the University of Minnesota studying electrical engineering. I'm an officer for PSOM.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara. I'm a sophomore here at the U. Moved to the U.S. about 11 years ago. Have been back and forth to Iran a lot during the time.
Okay. And what is your role at PSOM? Are you also an officer?
I'm also an officer board member, technically a technician, but I also contribute in any different department in any way that I can.
And can we know what you're studying at the university?
I'll just say undecided for right now because I've been switching my mind a lot.
All right, thank you. Let's talk about our Iranian community. This is one of the most important pieces in our interview today. And I really want to emphasize on the Iranian community because this is what this is all about. This is what we're all here for. Can you tell us about the estimated number of people in our local community, starting with the Twin Cities and probably even in the state of Minnesota?
I'm not exactly sure about Twin Cities, but around 5,000.
5,000, yeah, it should be around that number.
Okay. And what are the important events where the community actually comes together on an annual basis?
Our most important event, I would have to say, it would be Nowruz, because that's our biggest event. Around 500 people get invited to that. We also organize Shab Yalda, and there are other events that maybe we don't organize, but other people do, like Sizah Bedar or Charshamba Suri. So we use any opportunity we get to get everyone around and have a good time.
I agree with her. And like some events that we haven't done before for Iranians to get together, we'd like to get a concert where all Iranians can get together and listen to some good music.
Can you maybe tell us about why do you think that some of these people in the community actually come together for these events? What's the main reason? Is it just to go out and party, or do you think there's a cultural reason behind it?
I think mainly because a lot of us don't have family here, so we like to get together, and because our friends are our family here when you're not back home in Iran.
Tara, you touched, actually Sara, I'm sorry, you touched a bit on this next topic. I was going to ask you, are there any lost opportunities to get the community together? In other words, are there any events that we can organize either at PSOM or anything in the community that we haven't done before? And you did mention concerts. That's a great point, I think. Can you maybe elaborate a bit more on that, or maybe talk about other events that haven't been done before?
I think the only thing I would personally do is when not during the school year, but when PSOM isn't around, like maybe during the summer or something, having more events during that time.
I personally agree with that. I don't think we need a special occasion to get together and just meet new people and just have fun and get together. We can just do it for any reason. Sure.
I'm just going to add in a little question here. So we have one store in Minneapolis, or it's a restaurant slash supermarket, Caspian. We all know it. We've all eaten there. We've all shopped there. And occasionally when we go there, we often see some community members, students, parents, kids. Do you think we should have more of those stores, or do you think one is enough, or do you think, why, do you sometimes even ask yourself, why do we only have one store when in certain cities there might be dozens of these stores?
Caspian honestly is really great. It feels like home every time we go there to eat, to shop. There's so many food things we can find there that we normally wouldn't at other places. Having more restaurants or stores like that would be helpful. It would be nice to have more places in our community that everyone can meet up at, have dinner together at. It would be nice.
As I understand, they have been of great help of distributing our tickets and being a sponsor, and we really thank them for that, for being one of the pioneers in sponsorship for PSOM.
They help in any way they can.
Absolutely. I'd like to talk about community members in the Iranian community in the Twin Cities. You said there's about 5,000 community members, but I'm sure there are certain prominent Iranians in this community that are more known, that have maybe touched lives and been very inspirational in doing things. Are there any names off the top of your head that come to mind that you can maybe talk about, being students and future entrepreneurs or future professionals?
I personally would have to say I'm proud of any Persians that we've had move to America and have made it here even through the hard times and have become successful, and those who keep trying. Overall, I would have to say I'm proud of everyone.
I agree with her. And also, I would, because I love shopping, so the original owner of Mall of America, forgot their name.
The Jacob Kermezian?
Yes.
Yeah. They own actually quite a lot of malls at
Mall of America.
The Edmonton Super Mall belongs to the Kermezian family. They're building also a mega mall in Atlantic City. Great. I have a question now about student immigrants from Iran. Have you had any occasions where a student has immigrated from Iran and has sought help as far as academic or shelter or just help getting closer to his or her community? Have you had that happen before?
Yeah, we've actually had a lot of people contact us before they came to Minnesota to see where they should look for an apartment and if they know anybody who is looking for a roommate as well. We usually get back to them very quickly so that they can, know that they have people here that want to help them.
Yeah, the occasional emails about where they can live, about visa situations, school, and everything, and how they can meet more people. Then we just let them know that we're here and they can come talk to us and meet with us and get to know more people around.
Okay, we're going to do our final question here, and since we did this interview in English, I assume that you're both proud Iranians or
Yes.
Persians.
We are.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you have great families that have taught you the roots and your background. What is it that you do in your fun times, or what is it that you do that is really proper to Iranians or to your culture, to your community? And if you were to, let's say, talk about that to an American friend and really pinpoint that what I'm doing or what I'm saying is really Iranian, what would you say about that?
Well, around 5-6 years ago, I was very Americanized, and then I went to Iran with my dad 5 years ago. And after coming back, I just loved the culture there and my family and how they treated me. So when I came back, I just wanted a lot of Iranian friends. So that's why I wanted to be more involved in PSOM to get to know more Iranians, and so I'm very happy about that. And I mainly hang out with the PSOM group, and they're my best friends, and we like to get together all the time, and especially during the summertime, get together, dance, have a good time.
I would have to agree with that. I'm really glad I joined PSOM as a freshman. It helped me meet a lot of great friends that we're always hanging out and having fun, and we get to tell other people about our culture and organize events, and it helps us keep our culture and not move away from it and get changed totally to something else.
I have friends for a lifetime now.
For sure.
Well, thank you very, very much for accepting our interview today. I wish you guys a lot of success, and we're very proud of you, and hope to see you succeed in school, and hopefully we can work together about future projects.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
من دوست دارم به چشم من